A shame it had to come to this. Tired of this bullshit. Nothing else I've done has made it clear. Let this make it abundantly so. When it stopped, when you stopped in the parking lot. When it stopped, keeping me from pops when I was just a tot. All this threatening and tripping non-stop. Kept quiet all these years, but now it's time to let it pop. Hear a lot of talk about these deadbeat dads. Not a lot of talk about these deadbeat moms. About how they had a lot of money to spend on clothes, shoes. It's funny, we were broke, skinny as fuck, but yeah, you still love me. I ain't no fucking dummy. It's black and white, we're married, and said you didn't drink, and yet you still fucked him. He was drunk, I proclaim, so were you too, which you denied. You knew better, you fucked him just out of spite, so I'm here. No longer regret, I'm just upset. The first thing you were concerned about was the connect. Lord knows how many drugs you did when I was inside. Lord knows how many times I attempted to hide from all the ass whoopings. I ain't saying I was the perfect kid, I deserve more than you fucking up all of them dicks. Had a different man, a different date, at least minimum a week. If the nigga was weak, let's go get some more meat. Drop me off to all of those places, stopping off to the grocery store. I can say that I hate it, from cigarettes to hella weed. Blowing trees, life sucked, easy to say my father did it. You kept it away, it hurts still even today. You see me acting different, but here is the thing. You hurt people, you know you gotta live with the pain. I'm saying, I'm feeling like you had nothing to gain. Just some bullshit about how we back at it again. Where's that cane you had up in your trunk? Shit, making Rory cry ain't give a fuck. Shit, single dose of Ritalin ain't enough. Shit, you ain't think I would call you on your bluff? Shit. Well, y'all thought I was just gonna lay down and take it? Nah. I ain't done. Far from it. I ain't saying everything you did was bad. Growing up, you acted like I didn't have a fucking dad. Like he wasn't shit, he paid child support. Couldn't see me at birth. For money's all that you felt that I was worth. For in-store, more lore about how he tore up our lives. Just the two of us, scraping chains for a few bucks. Struggling to make it, barely 5 to drive. And church waited in line to get food from the drive. Why? It's black and white, he gave us that money. It's funny, buying makeup, you like how they look at you, honey. Cast by, hope it was worth it. You blew me off, Dante died in the hospital. The family we stood off, about to tear each other's throats off. This shit is fucking weak, I thought this shit is so soft. You let me see his mama, not him or grandmama. All this drama, I'ma fuck it up, I'm your karma. I'm honored to be a part of the situation. Against time, I'm still racing. My face had condensation, all these women I'm embracing. My heart's racing when I see you up in the parking lot. Stalk me, question me, I didn't talk a lot. That meaning was to be a secret. Pops told me a lot of shit, I couldn't believe it. I was supposed to say I ate not hot dogs, but Alfredo, I said it wrong. But really, to top it off, they said they were watching you for a long while. You needed a break. Sometimes I wish in an accident it was your life to take. How do you sleep at night with all those decisions you made? You got your mama turning down in her grave. I'm doing no better, I hate, I had to give this all this effort. You know I can't let it go, so know I'm about to sever this connection. I pray to God to forgive me for wanting to see you rot. I'm putting you on the spot. I sought to talk to you after your loss of life. Always thought about what to say at your funeral and whatnot. I figured I gotta watch what I say, cause I'ma get shot. I figured let's not. Listen here, listen good. I get it. I get you had some pain cause your mama died at 14. You had brothers that couldn't give two shits about you, and I saw that for myself. Then again, I don't know the full story about that. I just know you told me y'all were in a big ass fire and damn near blew up when y'all were little. I'm just trying to figure out where the disconnect was. You had to go to high school and befriend a girl named Sandra that let you in so you could have a family. What happened with that? A chick that let us stay in her place cause we were damn near dying from carbon monoxide poisoning. Thank God our neighbors up top with that Porsche called 911 and said something. Rumor is y'all had a falling out after 20-something years. Shit, I wonder why. You know what? I didn't care about you fucking all them guys that much. I figured if I had video games and pizza, that was what's up. I cared I couldn't see my father. I'm mad that I cried trying to sneak on the phone to talk to him and you snatched it away and hung up. I'm mad that you threw me off every which direction cause you couldn't be my mom. You were my mother that wanted every goddamn break she could take. I'm mad you got hella money from my dad and blew it on drugs and bullshit. Why did it take me getting left behind to take a trip to Disneyland for the second time? I don't even remember the first. We lived like we were poor. I had clothes, I was skinned to the bone and turned down Benihana's cause I preferred fucking China Chef. You're the reason for all my pain and suffering. You are the reason I cried out of frustration cause I didn't speak up against you cause I loved you and I thought you wouldn't do me any harm or wrong. I betrayed so many people for you. Pops had to take classes and you barely showed up. You cussed out every social worker. You planted lights on me and always took me to the emergency room instead of just taking me to the doctor. You drugged me up for money. You threw me at video games so I could just forget about the shit that was happening. Court order was to call you every Tuesday, Thursday from a private number until I was grown. You're the one that left me at child services overnight and had them call my pops and tell them either he gets custody of me or I'm going to a foster home. Yet you stalked me in my neighborhood, hiring private investigators and friends to watch me and told every kid about how my dad is brainwashing me and how I'm ungrateful for what you've done. You constantly acted as if you were the good person. Hell, I should have known you stalked me because you made me come with you to stalk my father. I didn't want you at my basketball game, you showed up. I didn't want to see you when you stopped as my brother and I crossed Iliff and yelled at me, you showed up. High school graduation, I didn't want to see you, you showed up. Living my life after, you showed up. And Mr. Davis, I'm shouting you out, cause how you gonna tell my mom I'm not going to school senior year, even though she has history with Cherry Creek and we advised not to speak with her. The fucking reason I didn't show up to school is cause I didn't give a fuck about myself, and who do you think that was because of? If you cared, you would've called my dad, plain and simple. To anyone else that has ever helped this woman out and stalking me or has believed this bullshit about how my father and I aren't shit, stay far away from me. If you deal with her, I don't want anything to do with you. To the Johnson family, y'all shunned this woman instead of helping her with her mental illness. She went to a psychiatrist. Amy, thank you, Lord. Lord knows what you had to deal with. But to the family, y'all know what she did and what was doing to me and let her do it. All her friends and everyone involved had to know and didn't say a goddamn thing. Sandy and Jamie and everyone else that helped me get free, I can't thank you enough, and I'm so sorry that this evil person made you cry and lose sleep. Thank you. To you, Paula, Gina, Naja, Yolanda, whatever you call yourself now, with all you put me through and put us through, be lucky that this is all you got. Take that how you want to. Having me scared that my pops, my brother, and myself would get shot and killed, and then you dying in the final standoff with the police. You had me scared and in fear and humiliated damn near my whole life. You served your own son papers. You did me just how you did everyone else. And I have hope to God has mercy on your soul when it's time, because Lord, you have got it coming. It's taken so much out of me, and I forgive you though. I forgive you, and I got love for you for being half the reason I'm here. The other half of the person you couldn't be. I've tried to talk to you to ask you why, but you can't get past your own pride and nonsensical bullshit to say sorry. By the way, folks, a lot of this shit is public record, so if you want to see yourself, go search Denver, Arapahoe, and Adams counties, and you'll see, as far as this life is concerned, I never want to see you again. I forgive, but I won't forget. If you ever try to harm me and my loved ones, a lot of which have been scared because of you, you have to deal with your worst nightmare. I gotta let you in this situation go. I wish the best for you. Take care.